Hey guys, welcome to my channel if you're new, and welcome back if you're not. Thank you so much for coming back. So as you can really tell by the title, I'm going to be giving you guys tips on how you can transition from relaxed hair to natural hair. So if you are interested in this video and what I have to say, then please continue watching the video. Oh, and yes, this is the same day that I filmed the school advice video, if you're wondering. It is. Right, okay, so let's just get straight into the video. Again, I have my notes on my lap, so that's the reason why I'm looking down the whole time. Okay, so I have like six things that I want to say, but if I think of something along the way, then I'm gonna say it. Hopefully I do. Hopefully. Okay, so the first thing, and I know that this might trigger a lot of people, but the first thing that you need to do is to throw away that relaxer. Throw it away. Like, immediately throw it away. Like, that should be the first thing. That is the first thing. If you are serious about transitioning, then you need to throw away that relaxer, because if you keep going back to the relaxer, then there's no point in you trying to go through this whole journey if you're not going to throw it away, because that's the reason why your hair is the way it is damaged. I'm not saying that people with relaxed hair have damaged hair, but I'm saying that relaxers, because they contain chemicals and stuff like that, they have the tendency to damage your hair. Right, so those of you that actually know me, like personally, like, you know, family and like long-time friends, you guys know that in primary and in grade 8, actually my whole life, obviously primary and then grade 8 and then grade 9, that's when I decided to do the big chop. But yeah, during that time my hair was relaxed, and that's because, you know, my mom used to take me to the salon. Obviously I was younger then, I didn't know anything about hair, I didn't know anything about maintaining hair, so I just got my hair relaxed. And you know, because natural hair is like really a lot to maintain. Now that I've actually done the big chop and haven't gotten to experience it, natural hair is a lot of work. So I understand why my mom used to let me relax my hair back then. So yeah, I used to relax my hair. But then in 2020, obviously COVID started and then lockdown hits, right? We had a lockdown in South Africa. We had like a hectic lockdown because that's when COVID actually started. So they had to implement like a few things. Salons were closed. I don't know what else was closed, but like salons were closed. And at that time I really didn't know anything about hair. I wasn't really that educated about hair. I didn't really know how to do my own hair. Thank God for lockdown, because I learned a lot of things during that time. So you know, I couldn't get my hair done. So during that time, I think it was a whole 3 months. So I think for a whole 3 months I didn't relax my hair. So I was transitioning for that whole 3 months, but I didn't really know that I was transitioning, you know. But I'm happy that I was transitioning, because I wanted to go natural for the longest time, but I honestly didn't know how. But at that time, you know, I was transitioning, and then, you know, I was watching videos and I had realized that, you know, okay, I'm actually transitioning at this stage. So, you know, I started watching videos of people doing the big chop, people growing their natural hair, tips on how to grow natural hair, stuff like that. I used to watch those types of videos. So I just, you know, decided to do the big chop. My mother was really not happy about it, but now, you know, I convinced her to do the big chop, and we both have, you know, like beautiful hair. I'm gonna insert pictures of my hair at the end of the video for you guys to see, or right now. Yeah, I think I should insert them right now. But yeah, now I love my hair. I love my natural hair. I'm happy that I decided to cut it off, even though natural hair needs, like, it's very high maintenance compared to relaxed hair, because relaxed hair is nice and straight. You can just put it in a slick back if you want to, but natural hair, like, you will struggle to put it in a slick back. I'm telling you guys, I've been natural for like maybe I think a year. It's been a year now. Wait, 2021, 2022, 2 years, actually 2 years, and I haven't even put my hair in a slick back because my hair is so thick and it's just too much. So yeah, natural hair is a lot, so you need to consider that before actually doing the big chop. Right, so as I was saying, right, I had to give you guys like a backstory on why I'm making this video and why I decided to transition from relaxed hair to natural hair, why I had to do the big chop, just so you guys know the purpose and the aim of me making this video. Right, okay, now we're gonna get into the second tip. So the second thing is, don't be a product junkie. So basically a product junkie is someone who just like buys and buys and buys and buys and buys products from like different brands, not just one brand. And the problem with that is, if you, let's say for example, decide to do the big chop and you start off, let's say, with native child, for example, because that's what I started off with, hence my hair grew so much. And I use rice water, by the way. So let's say you start off by using native child, right, and then before your hair even like actually grows, you go into another brand. Now if your hair like actually starts growing and it starts becoming big and it starts becoming what you want it to be, then you're not gonna know which product or which brand actually grew your hair because you were using 2 different products. So you need to buy one product at a time, just so you know what product works for your hair. Or maybe if you use a product and then that product can be, I don't know, is again less alcohol or something, then it's much more less alcohol, then you need to know what product does that, so that you know that no product otherwise it's like much. So yeah, use one different product, use one different brand, otherwise this is much if you don't know what brand you're using. Right, and then number 3, if you're someone that is not brave enough like myself to just, you know, impulsively do the big chop, then I would say that you can gradually trim your ends. Because if you think about it now, if you're trimming your ends, then you're cutting off the dead ends, like you're cutting off the dead parts of the hair, right? And you're allowing your roots, which is your natural hair, to like grow, you know. So cut your ends off, let's say every 3 months, and then by doing that you're allowing your natural hair to grow underneath. And then you know, cut your ends off so that if your natural hair dominates more, you know, then after that, then you have the courage to actually do the big chop. So yeah. And then number 4, treat your hair like it's already natural. If you don't want to do the big chop again, if you don't just like want to drastically just like do the big chop, if it's just like too much for you, you know, yeah, this is another tip for you. Treat your hair like it's already natural. Now what I mean by this is, you see how natural people like myself, how we have wash days on specific days, how we treat our hair, how we, you know, and stuff like that. Treat your hair as if it is already natural, because that way then your hair will already be suited to being treated like natural hair, so that by the time you like have a big chop or something like that, then your hair is already used to all of that. It's already used to, you know, you not doing specific things that you were doing when you had relaxed hair. So yeah, treat your hair like it's already natural. And then number 5, remove heat from your routine. So if you were the type of person, okay, obviously if you relax your hair, then you have to use heat, yeah, well, because you relax your hair, you wash it, and then you have to blow dry it. But if you're transitioning, then I'm gonna say try to remove heat from from your routine. I know when I was watching videos and I got this tip, it just like really confused me because I didn't know how to air dry my hair. Honestly, what you can do is you can put your hair like mhlambi, for example, and then just like don't dry your hair with a towel because that makes your hair dry, and that's another thing. And then like after washing your hair, and then let your hair air dry. Trust me, it works. So yeah, do that. And another thing is, if you use heat a lot, actually let me move to the side because the lighting looks so good. Okay, so sorry for that, but if you use heat regularly on your hair, then your hair is going to become brittle, and you know, when your hair is like brittle, then it breaks off a lot easier. Now I would say try to use heat when you have to. Like for me, for example, I know that my hair, because it's natural, it is very difficult to work with. Like if I have to do my hair, for example, and someone else is doing my hair, then I know that I definitely need to blow dry my hair, even though that's like the last thing that I want to do. I hate putting heat on my hair, but when I have to, then I have to. But yeah, if I'm going to get my hair done, like this hairstyle, for example, the lady, she blow dried my hair because, you know, my hair is like really difficult to work with, so I understand why she did that. Unless you're not like doing that, then I would suggest that you do not use heat on your hair, because I know that when I was relaxed, you know, if my hair wasn't like fresh enough or something like that and I had to go to school, I know that I used to put heat on my hair each and every day just to make sure that my hair was like maintainable and stuff like that. Yeah, but then that was like really wrong, because I would notice that my hair would become so dry that when I had to like blow dry my hair, like I would actually like see my hair on the floor. So that's just like really not good, right? Yeah, so try as much as you can to remove heat from your routine, but obviously do that yourself, because if you go to a hair salon and you go there to ask them to relax your hair and to do your hair like cornrows and stuff, and you ask them to remove heat, then that's not going to be possible, because like how are they going to be able to do that? And plus another thing is, some of these people that work in salons really don't care about your hair, so take care of your hair yourself. You know, if you need to wash your hair at home, do it, because they don't really care about whether you get heat damage or not. So definitely do that yourself, and don't let someone else do it, because they really don't care about your hair. You're the only person that cares about your hair, so do what's right. And then the last thing that I have, because I can't really think of anything else, the last thing that I have is, I'm gonna say, be mentally and emotionally ready for this. Doing the big chop, or transitioning rather, is just like, it's really not easy, because I know for one, right, that I've always told myself that I would never do the big chop, that I would never go natural. I don't know why, but then when I finally did it, you know, I was happy. But then before that, I was just like, no, there's no way, because you know, with relaxed hair in them, natural people can also have long hair, but like, because it's in, you know, like a bun, it's not a bun, a puff most of the time, sometimes your hair might not really look that long. But like with relaxed hair, because your hair is always like straight and stuff and you can see it, then your hair most of the time, or all the time, your hair looks it looks longer, right? I mean, it is long, it looks long. So when you see your hair here, which for me, I never passed this length when I was relaxed, and that was another reason why I was just like so pissed off. I was like, you know what, let me just cut my hair. Maybe when I'm natural, my hair is going to be longer, which I think it is kind of. It's getting there. Okay, it's getting there. So be ready, because cutting your hair just like that is honestly not easy. I know for a fact that when I cut my hair, I didn't even take pictures, because that guy, I don't know how he cut my hair. It was like short at the back, and then long here. I don't know, it looks so weird. That's why I didn't take any pictures. But yeah, once I cut my hair, I felt like I regret myself instantly. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, once my hair was gone, I was like, no, put it back. I want it back. I want it back. But you know, that couldn't be done, which is why you need to have a whole thinking process about this whole thing, because once your hair is off, baby, it's off. Okay, there is no going back. There is nothing. The only thing there is to it is going forward. It's growing your hair, making sure that you love your natural hair, being confident in your short hair. So make sure you know what you're doing, and you're not doing it because your favorite influencer did it, and you're not doing it because your best friend did it, and you're not doing it because people are not peer pressuring you into doing it or forcing you to do it. Make sure that you do it because you want to do it, because at the end of the day, you're the one that's going to be sitting there crying because you don't love your hair. And you guys need to understand that this whole thing is going to take time. Your hair is, I don't care how strong, like, your genetics from your mother are and she has long hair. I don't care. Your hair is not going to take 2 months to grow. Your hair is not. You need to be patient. If anything, what helped me the most was doing my hair back to back to back to back, because I knew that I would do hairstyle after hairstyle after hairstyle after hairstyle before I actually went out with my hair and like actually revealed my hair. And people were like really shocked, because the last time they checked, I was relaxed, but then my hair was like this big. So I would definitely suggest that you do your hair back to back to back to back to back in order for your hair to like actually grow. And not only that, make sure you use castor oil. I use castor oil and rice water. Those are the 2 things that actually grow my hair. I like doing natural things because they actually work for my hair. So yeah, guys, be ready, because this is not an easy journey. You know, sometimes you're gonna miss your straight hair. I'm not even gonna lie, I don't want to touch a relaxer ever again because I love my natural hair, but at the same time, sometimes I'm like, I want to do a ponytail or whatever. But at least with natural hair, you know, you have an option of doing like a silk press or something like that. You know, if you're someone sometimes that gets tempted to relax your hair, just do a silk press, you know, that way your hair can go back to being natural. But yeah, guys, that is everything that I had to say for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment down below, give me some video ideas maybe, or some other tips that you might have that you used yourself. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, turn on your post notifications so you can get notified every time I post a new video. But yeah, other than that, thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys on the next video.